Happy Friday. We're hours away from the weekend. Got myself some extra food from the little chicks. Got some snacks for the older chickens. Let's go and turn on the water. And let's get started. So today is like the last hot day for some time. So I'm excited for things to cool down so the chickens can start calming down and hopefully start reproducing more eggs because the heat is really getting to them. Obviously, hard on me too. So hopefully this will get everyone back on track. All right, so first things first, let's let the little chicks out. We gotta clean up their mess. So we're gonna let them all come out on their own terms. So we're gonna start with that. They're gonna come out in just a second. Let's close up the door so the chickens don't fly out. Chicks are coming out. Oh, look at that. They laid eggs there yet again. Let's go get our hose and then take care of the rest. Wow, this tree is very emotional. Let's go give it some water. I never saw it freak out like I did yesterday. So it's a good sign to give it more water because today it's looking good. Yesterday it looked sad. So let's go ahead and sprinkle some little H2O around the base. I have to check how often the timers run here because this tree should not have felt like it was, all the leaves were droopy yesterday. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, you are well established. Why are you being so emotional? So hopefully, I'm sure it needs more than this, but we'll just give that. All right, we got more people here. Hello, Franco. Welcome, welcome. I'm heading to the chickens now. This is not clickbait. We got chickens. They're all over here. We got chicks over here. Tomorrow is going to be the first cold day of the summer that I've seen in I don't know how long. So I'm excited to see how the chickens react because they've been struggling like crazy. Take a look. They love drinking fresh water. I'm going to put that down for a second. Let's see if all the chickens have jumped out. They have not. Come on, guys, get the hell out. What are you waiting for? My little rooster is a baby Lala. Look at him. I got to clean up shop. Got a nice little egg waiting for me there. Let's clean this container up. These chickens know how to make a mess. Holy moly, do they ever know how to make a mess? Let's clean this up. Hello, Zilla King. Welcome, welcome. Come on, guys, get out. Go meet your siblings. Look at this mess every single day. I'm finding myself having to clean up after them. I don't understand. Look, everyone's like, oh, fresh water. Dad brought me fresh water. Yes, best day ever. Oh, did they all come out? Let's go see. Let's give these chickens a little more water. Also feed the plants. How's everybody's Friday going along? Come on, get out. What are you eating for? You guys wasted all this food. What you should do is like put flooring down dirt. I agree. The only thing is, since it's so hot, I like to let them stay in this area. I turn this into, let's say, their brooding area. And then they come out I get to hold them for a little bit, and then I clean this out because the ants come here very quickly, and I don't want them to get murdered by the ants, because once that happens, then it's nasty. So I end up just cleaning this out once a day. What did you say? Also, that's not healthy. They'll get depressed when they don't have enough room. They're not staying here very long. They've already grown a ton in 2 weeks. They're about to start interacting with the adult birds. I just want to make sure that they are a little more flighty. They know how to hunt. They're still babies, but they're definitely getting out of this age group. So don't you worry. It's not my first rodeo. I got a lot of chickens, as you can see. Oh, let's go take care of those chickens. I got some snacks for them. I went earlier to give them some leftovers, which I'm sure they finished, but you never know. Yeah, so in Arizona, normally when I do my brooders indoors, the amount of poop and food that goes on makes the walls dusty and dirty. So I've decided to do it outside so my house doesn't get completely dusted out with poop, making it awful to breathe. And this way everyone is happy, and I don't need to use those heat lamps. The heat lamps causes a lot of fires and distress, and the chickens love this. So let's go ahead, give them some treats over here, split it up over here, and there we go. So that is all set. Let's go take a look at their water situation, because they can go through water like nobody's business. So this water is okay. And then I got to replace these water containers too. So I've taken away the water, and it looks like reintroducing it actually causes them to lay more eggs. I didn't expect that was going to be the case, but I am pleasantly surprised. So this is looking better already. So let's go ahead and dump these. What? Hello, Brando. Do the chickens have large talons? I mean, they all look the same. So, and I have, these are called bantam silkies, which are smaller, and then these are full size. And then the roosters, when they're big roosters, are way bigger. Zilla says you should make a little place indoors where they have some heat so they don't get cold. It's 108 right now. So I mean, at night it's in the high 90s. So they're comfortable throughout the day. I had no poopy butt to deal with. So believe it or not, Arizona summers is like a brooder. So there's actually no issues. If it was winter time, then I'm in agreement with you. I would have to do a lot more to accommodate, but it's so darn hot that they love it. And then what else did you say? Be careful, rattlesnakes love meat. That is true. I haven't seen a rattlesnake in Arizona. I heard that they have them, but I'm in the city, so we don't get them. There are snakes. Thankfully, the snakes that have come in here haven't been small enough to get through these. So I mean, so far so good. There has been some king snakes, which are like garden snakes for Arizona, but the average person that sees them. Wait a second. Do you live in Arizona? You seem to know a lot of desert facts, Zilla. So, yeah, there's all types of stuff that I got to be careful for the chickens, from the falcons to the coyotes to the javelinas. There's so much. Let's see. Do we have any bugs? No bugs. No bugs here. That's surprising. Okay, so let's go clean up their tanks and then refresh. Well, what state do you live in? You're very wise. You seem to know a lot about chickens. Ew, that's disgusting. I don't know what the hell she ate. Nothing there should be eaten. Yuck. Disgusting. Kentucky. Well, you're very wise. Living in Kentucky. Oh no, not again. This darn hose never freaking lasts. Now I got a big problem. Now I gotta act fast before this whole place gets flooded. So let's go do that. Oh boy. The water pressure is too crazy. All right, let's I gotta like overwater everything right now because I have way too much inbound water. This hose, this nozzle keeps breaking off. Now I need to just soak everything. Holy moly. There was a lizard. It just went flying because I'm going a little crazy on the water. I don't have control. Oh boy. Let me tell you, this is very fun. But holy, it's like being a fireman for a few seconds. Okay, let's water this area. Whew, crazy. Oh yeah, I don't really need to do that. Let's get this one. Okay, now this is where things get tricky. Oh boy, this is actually a channel I enjoy. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the unexpected craziness. This is too much pressure. Hang tight, guys. I need to shut off this hose. This is going crazy. Oh my goodness. It's too much water. Just holding this, like the hose doing this. Here, you know what? Shoot. I need to, holy moly. Let's try to do this real quick. I gotta do like everything in like 2 seconds. Everything is going crazy. Let's clean this. Yeah, it's 108. This year has been cooler than normal, but 108 still feels like shit. Way too hot. Okay. Dump that out. Okay. Bucket. Oh my God, the water is out of control. Bucket number 1. Look how fast this is gonna fill up. Whew. Intense. It's like 4 seconds to fill up the whole tank. This pressure is so insane. Normally this would take me like 2 minutes to fill up. This literally took like 10 seconds. Here we go, cleaning up over here. Okay, I gotta multitask over here. All right. Bucket number 2. Okay, whew. Now I need to position myself. I got another planter that needs water. I'm gonna see how I can pull this off. Look at this, already full. The chickens are gonna be thankful. The hydro company is going to be thankful. Okay, here we go. I got like a little lizard that lives in this container. He's going to be like, I'm drowning, Dad. What the hell are you thinking? Try to create some humidity here. Let's give this tree some water. It hasn't gotten enough already. All right. Just 1 second. I'm going to turn this off. Hold on. That was insane. You guys just missed the most insane. This spigot lost control and everything is soaked. You could see the puddles are everywhere. I just filled this all up in 2 seconds. And I turned it off. It's still pouring tons of water. That was incredible. And if I didn't stop it, it would have went for another 2 minutes. Thankfully, all my hard work has been done. So what would have taken 5 minutes was done in like 15 seconds. So that was fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. My chicks on the other side are dealing with the water. That was an intense amount of water. Holy moly. Yeah, Arizona is crazy. Hey Wally, how's it going? I am taking care of my chickens. We had a break in the line and you can see how much water I was trying to deal with. Really out of control. We got chicks over there. I actually turned on the hose to clean up the chicks' coop because they make a mess, as you can see. So I'm going to run the water over here so I can clean it and flush it all out. This is my favorite channel for sure now. Thank you, Zilla. I appreciate it. So you can see over here we got our chicks over here just chilling, figuring things out for the first kind of time they get up. Maybe like 20-30 minutes a day of exercising outside of the coop. So this is a good way to let adult chickens and baby chicks interact. There's a lot of people that are going to buy them, just throw them in, and then they get attacked. So this gets them socialized. So when they do interact, they're going to know their boundaries, they're going to keep their distance, and then at some point they're going to interact. So my goal is for them to be a little bit bigger, because what happens is I have these stairs over here, and at this young age they're going to have a hard time figuring out how to go up and down. So this is part of me acclimating them to the difference in size, age expectation. The food's going to change. Once they're in there, they don't get the same hand-fed food. Like, I don't give them food on a tray. They gotta, there's a bucket in there which they're gonna have to put their head in. So I think at this age, they might be a little too young to even do that. There's another feeder that you have to be, I think, 7 to 8 pounds, if not more, or maybe 5 pounds and up to activate the door latch. Because otherwise, rodents can get in and eat their food. So it minimizes waste. So yeah, over the years I've figured all that out. Have you ever gotten one of your chicks break bone? Oh, beak break. Sorry, no, I haven't. I've seen that online. That's terrible. Some people go through all the work. Where are the chicks, Wally? The chicks are over here. It's a lot of work to have to hand feed a chicken. I don't have that type of patience. Some people do. There's not that many people that can handle it. This is too much work, especially I've got like 16 or 17 adult chickens, and then I got these chicks. So it's a lot of work to have to like micromanage every single aspect. Do you have rust in? Is that rust in not for the chicken? Where do you see rust? This is not rust. This is food that's just wet. If I were to scrub it off, it'll all come off. I'm pretty sure that's not rust. But anyways, this dries up in 2 seconds, and then they just eat the food. So not to worry there. You got a very big heart, Zilla King. You see a lot of detail that a lot of people don't see. No, this is food grade. This is chicken food grade trays, by the way. So I mean, it's intended to like go through an aging cycle, but I've raised many generations of chickens with that, no problems at all. When you go plastic, for example, the plastic ones like this break. At that point, I have to throw it away. So I prefer metal because it's easier to clean, lasts longer. And then the big problem on top of it is as the chickens get bigger, imagine this, you're like a pound chicken and you go like this, you can like kill your sibling because you get smashed in the face by the tray. So like the purpose of this is it's heavier, it holds the food down, and it can balance them out if they start jumping. So there's a lot of science that's been engineered into these things beyond what a lot of us would think about. Do you own chickens? You eat eggs or them? No, I just eat their eggs. I won't eat them. They're my pets. They're not my. Yeah, definitely don't eat my own chicken. But it's a good question. There are some people that want to live off their chickens. I respect that. Those people probably have like 100 chickens because it takes 6 months for an egg to hatch and to become adult to reproduce. So I mean, like, unless you get broiler is a type of chicken that gets very big very fast, and they have very bad what's it called, they get like arthritis and things like that, so they end up having like terrible lives. But that is how the Americans and international people eat chickens, is that way. Can't believe this. I do this every single day and it like never stops. Okay, while we're working on that, let's go and start collecting the eggs. Let's see how many we got today. Some of the chickens are ready for bed. It's starting to get dark. You could see like the sunset down there a little bit. So, door number 1. Let's see if we've gotten any eggs. Oh, I guess I forgot to open up this door. That's not good. So let's see if we have any eggs in here. Got plenty of chickens. No eggs today in here. Okay. We're gonna go check out door number 2. I was looking for this bucket. I wanted to like water the plants. It was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So as I mentioned earlier, there's a little lizard that coexists in this space. He's really cute. He's like this big. So whenever I water that area, I see it. Oh, terrible. Do you see that? Oh, that breaks my heart. Oh, it's full of egg yolk. Yuck. Someone cracked that egg. Yuck. Look at that. I'm gonna have to clean this area out. Otherwise the ants are gonna come in like crazy. Otherwise, today we would have had 4 eggs in this area. As you can see, there's a huge hole in there. What you should do for like one, that you should take it out, clean it, all of it out, put the automatic chicken thing out when automatic comes out the food, but when it's full. My favorite part is collecting the eggs for my papa. He has chickens. I'm not understanding all your recommendation. I know that there are different setups to make it that the chickens, when they drop the eggs, that it collects it. It's just, I actually have one. I need to set one up. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is terrible. The ants keep coming for this. So, need to find a spot. I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna, I normally don't do it this way. Normally the chickens eat all that. So let's go spray that rack, because otherwise the ants are gonna come. So how many chickens does your papa have, Zilla? Have chickens have diarrhea, or they poop that much? They get diarrhea. They get all types of different color poop. It's hard for me to show you what diarrhea looks like, but this area here that I'm soaking is old chicken poop that like decomposes into the earth. So people like chicken manure a lot for gardening and stuff. It's got a lot of chemicals, but you got to get all the, I'm not sure what's all the stuff called, because you got to decompose the chicken poop. It takes time. I don't have the time or the patience to do it, but a lot of people do it for their trees. All right, there we go. So now that's clean. Okay. So I'm going to count that egg as a laid egg. That shape was not normal. It was a lot skinnier. And just for your information, I would throw this out where I just did before, but the chickens are going to end up, the dogs are going to eat it, and then the dog's going to eat my face, lick my face, and then I'll get a nice poopy kiss, and I don't want that. So I have to do that manually. So if you're all wondering, why aren't you cleaning it? I'm going to clean it up later. It's getting dark. Don't have much time. But I want to show you guys how many more eggs we got going on. Because yesterday we only had 3 eggs. Today, right now that would have been our 4th, which is already doing better than yesterday. Sounds good, Zilla. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Really nice chatting with you and hanging out with you. And thanks for all the tips. So let's go get that the 5th egg, actually. Can't believe the buckets made this much of an impact. Holy moly. So here is our 5th egg, which is good. We're already doing better than yesterday. Okay, now we got to get the eggs that are down there. That's the complicated part. And the chickens are ready for bed. So you can see they're all going up into the coop. So now let's go get those 3. So then we would have had 8 eggs today. That's a breakthrough for this week. And I hope, since things are going to cool down, that we're going to get more. Caramel, stay there, Caramel. Stay. 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 No, don't touch my eggs. They all want to escape. Whew. There we go. So we would have had 6, 7. Today would have been an 8 egg kind of day. Pretty darn good. All right. Except for that yolk that broke. The eggshell broke, so we've got yolk everywhere. So we're gonna have to clean those. But besides that, not bad. All right. The mosquitoes are eating me alive. Oh yeah, now I need to clean the coop. So let's go back to washing out that coop. Yeah, not bad. I should be getting over a dozen a day, but unfortunately, luck is not always on my side. But better than nothing. And it keeps me understanding what's going on with my chickens. What is going on over here? So I'm scraping this so that it all goes in the hole. Darn mosquitoes are after me. Okay. This is gonna speed things up. Just gotta hose it down. This is the ugly part of cleaning up. Gotta push all the water down so that the dirt goes down with it. There we go. Gee, this chicken wants to go back in and have its food. But unfortunately, I started a little later than I expected. But we're doing good. Almost done. You see how much cleaner it's getting? It is getting there. Look how much better it is. It's like you don't even recognize anymore. Now let's clean this little nasty pad. This thing accumulates so much dirt. This guy really wants to go back in. Look at that. A couple more rounds and this thing will be as good as new. Look at that. What was that noise? Young man, you're gonna have to be a little more patient. And then Caramel is trying to figure things out. She's realized that she needs my help to get back inside. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up. I got a few more minutes of sunlight before everything goes away. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for watching.